Hey, everybody. What's going on? Hope everybody's doing well. What's up there, son dude? Hope you are doing well, my friend. I think we got a little bit too bright up in here, but it's okay. Get that a little bit better there. There we go. Works for me. What's up there, Walter? How are you, man? Brian Sanders, good to see you there. Slayer24, what's up? Indy, what's up, man? How are you there? Baba Bond, good to see you as well there. Mr. Cody Sammons and big old Nick T. Massive, big old Bulldozing Spectacular. Well, thank you. A big old massive appreciation there for Nick for helping get some things ready for tonight's stream, especially. It's just one of those days, man. We've got a little sick one at the house, and she's been doing a lot of coughing and just trying to get all that smoothed out. So it's been one of those days. What's up there, William? Oliver, good to see you, man. Dan Hanson, good to see you guys as well. Doing good. Appreciate it, guys. Okay, so let me go ahead. Whipping post. No, thank you there, Nick. Appreciate that. What's going on, Miss 3 p.m.? How are you? Hope you are doing well. All right, so a couple cool things here that's going on. We've got some more lighting here part of the stream, so hopefully this kind of sheds some light on the situation here. So we're working on some things. Tud Game, TUD Gaming, what's up? Zach, what's up? Train Sim fan, hello. Dylan Tyler, what's up, man? How are you? Thanks for saying mean. New camera. What's up, Andrew? I was actually literally just about to say this. So I wanted to, because we did it yesterday as well, so do some digging. Yeah, it's Gold Rush, man. We're gonna do plenty of digging as well. So I wanted to go ahead and address, because last week we did raising up for the T6. So I got to looking at some settings. I got to look into really a lot more deeper into the camera. I figured out that really I probably would have wanted to do was go up to the T7, because I had a lot more stuff that would be greater for me to do the video content stuff. So really had a great time doing the handbrake videos. If any guys saw the handbrake video, that was done. Really, that was done off the iPhone, which still was pretty good. But to give me some longevity, I was kind of thinking, you know what, instead of just buying something just to buy it, I felt like I was going to be wasting people's money. So I felt like what I would do is just go ahead and put it on hold a little bit, go ahead and raise some more on that and get exactly what I feel like I needed, what the channel needed to get some longevity with the camera. So we haven't got that yet, but Andrew's already put in his fair share. So it's time for everyone else to step up on that. If you want to donate to that, to the creator pack, you'll see the Canon DL. Oh, I was supposed to say DSLR, and it says DL. That's so terrible. DSLT. It should be DSLR. T7i. So that's a step up. That does have the 1080 60 frames. So whenever doing these really nice videos and review videos, we've got some things coming down the pipeline. I'm super excited about. We've got a lot of things that we've bought as well that I want to do reviews and kind of do setup tours and all kinds of cool stuff. And I feel like doing interviews of myself, you know, just actually being able to pull this stuff off and actually have good audio, good video, and have a really nicely produced product will be important. So, Carnage Sabir, what's up, man? Like chill music, cool, man. What's up, Chris? What is up? Your phone's really glitchy. Oh no. Yeah. That's exactly right, Nick. That's kind of what I thought. I mean, I just kind of got into it. Was like, you know, I started looking through all the settings and stuff. I was like, oh, I could live with that. And then I saw this, and I was like, oh man, I was like, this is really twice the camera for only a few more $100. So, you know, we're kind of already went past. So I was like, you know, I'd better wait on it and get exactly what we need. And that way, everyone's money that everybody's donated goes to something that they're really going to see a lot of use out of. So that's the reason for that. So I said, like your marketing professor. Well, that's the one thing about it, man. I just want to make sure that that what I do get here and the stuff that's donated goes to really good causes and goes to things that's really going to benefit. I'd hate to get it and then feel like, oh man, I shouldn't have done this because now I can't do what I want to do with it. And then everybody's like, well, hey, why aren't you using your new camera? And I'm like, well, because I shouldn't have got it. You know, so anyway, I tell you what, we got people coming in left and right. So what's up there? Kenneth Michael, get some last minute hellos out of the way. Hope you guys are good. Hey, boss, what's up, man? What's up? Can you give a suggestion? I guess there, Oliver. And I think I said hey to you, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, man. What's up there? Carnage, hope you're doing well. TUD, I got you guys in there. William Blake, what's up, man? Just scrolling back up through. Make sure I didn't forget anybody. Travis Murray, good to see you as well. Anybody else is on? But there's Mr. Travis Crane. Crane, yes, and John Strong. What's up? Hope you are doing good, man. You guys are awesome, man. Coming in and do a little digging here on a Friday night. So special thanks as well to Mr. Nick T, because he helped me get some things, the thumbnail here for the stream together and ready tonight in my inability to be here on time. So thank you there, Nick. Appreciate that. Well, what's up there, Kyle? All right, guys, tell you what. I had to put up with me starting to get through these allergy blues. So I'll tell you what, we'll do this, and we'll mute this over, and I'll tell you what, I'll give you 10 seconds here. Let's roll back in some Gold Rush. Let's get this bulldozing, digging. I've got something cool I think I'm going to try. We're going to try a couple of new things. Y'all see me dig, y'all see me bulldoze. So let's see if we can't just, I don't know, we're going to try a few new things. We've got an update to talk about, a little bit of things coming in down the pipeline here with Gold Rush as well. And then we'll talk updates, channel stuff, you know, later on down in the show. But other than that, tell you what, let's give you 10 minutes. I mean, oh, sorry, not 10 minutes. I feel like I've been talking for 10 minutes. 10 seconds. We're going to be right back at you. All right, well, here we are. What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Gold Rush claim. What's up there, Flutie's? Flutie's back. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, Chance? Jacob, what's going on, man? How are you, man? Then you give the bean and gear, make it multi. No, Jacob. It ain't gonna happen for this one, so y'all guys can just stop, you know, worrying about it. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. What's up, Kenneth? Really interested. All right, man. We'll stick around, and you'll basically be able to see anything and everything you can do with this. So, I'll tell you what. Let's hit it up and tell you what you guys what we're gonna do here. Now, the one thing, let's talk real quick. I'm just going to tab over here. So a few new updates. So this is really the beta gets an update. So literally the update, open beta, got a open beta update. Yeah. Yeah, so there's some small things, but relatively big things. Some people have had a lot of problems with this. So I'm just going to run through probably some of the more, just some of the more bigger ones here. So some people, now I never had this problem. I did it once or twice. I didn't do it a lot. But some people are having the pumps where they didn't reset right. They always kind of come in weird. So anyway, that had been fixing. There's also a mouse digging that added that into the open update. So if you have not gone into the open update, that's where they went with that. So now you can dig with the mouse instead of just having to use keys to do that. So it's kind of, if you're in Farm Sim, it's kind of the same idea, sort of. So they fixed the colliders on the huge hoses, which is... I think it's the big thing that clamp around the hose. I think some of that stuff. I've still got one hose though that's still like all jibbly jelly. It's not right, and I'm not sure exactly why it's not. But anyway, front end loader buckets should be painted along with the rest of the vehicle. So now that was something that was completely got left out of the texture in when you actually went and picked your own stuff. So now the connector should work as intended. Mine always did, so maybe that was something that someone else had. Magnetite separator fixes pouring water, doesn't fill it anymore. I never really had that problem because I never really used it very much. Gold Nugginator is no longer covered by the small trailer in the shop. I never saw that. Maybe a little bit in the company. But anyway, updated all the models in the shop. That's another one. And disabled the possibility to connect hoses to the bucket when the bucket is in the Gold Nugginator. You could fill it up with water when it was in the Gold Nugginator. Now that's all been fixed as well. So a lot of these were just like little bits and little pieces. There were some GUI fixes, some user interface fixes as well. So now instead of just being able to do, if you're using a gamepad, if you're using like a thumbstick to control the conveyor belts, now you can do that with the key press on the keyboard. It's nice. It's not necessarily all that necessary, but anyway, that's just a few things here of what the open update got here in a brand new update. So I figured what we do is continue with our open beta experience here. We go ahead and do some things now today. Just for I'll throw some more shout outs as well with everybody here coming in. But the one thing is, if you're looking here and wondering why we got so many Frankensteins and stuff, this is kind of left over from our last claim. We were all the way in the very back there. What I would like to do, instead of going all the way in the back, I've got two things that I like to do. Use the dump truck in this particular scenario and use the Frankensteins to fill that up. And I also want to see if I can't flatten out a nice place right here, whether I come straight over from this particular road. So maybe we can come from right around here-ish and then flatten out something here. I would like to see if I can get the dump trucks over to here and then be able to dump into this one instead of having to drive all the way up to the thing, and maybe I can cut half my trip off and then see if I can dump into this. I don't know that I can. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, but we're going to try it anyway. Why not, right? So anyway, let me throw some last minute shout outs. So yeah, absolutely there. Larry Smith, what's up? Nick Malint, good to see you, man. Hope everybody's doing well. Jake Lewis, good to see you as well, my buddy. Where's the button up, Flannel? I don't know, man. And I did hear the console release for this was going to be Q2, which Q2 could be anywhere the last 4 months. So we're in the 4th month, so anytime after today, or after now, April. So May, June, July, August. So it'll be in that quarter. So it'll be sometime this summer, I guess, is originally what they've got in there. So so that's what they've got so far. So we'll see. Oh man, well, I'll wait for the shout out there. I'll wait for the shout out. Thank you there, CJ. I'll wait for the Gaming Bus. What's up, man? Anybody else? See, Frank, yeah, the refuel. Oh, I got all of them, dude. All of them. It is. I'm a stoner. What's up, man? No more outlets. No more outlets. Here it comes. Yeah, thank you there, CJ. Appreciate it, man. The new sponsor to the channel. So awesome, man. Appreciate your support. So I'm a stoner came in there and said, hey, we got more outlets on here now. I only know this. It's funny you say that because the last one that I saw was, I believe, a comment on Facebook, and someone had said, hey, is there any way we can get more outlets on the generator? And one of the guys came back and said, you know, why don't you just buy another one? And and it was, that was the way he said it. I guess maybe it was translated loosely English, you know, because they're not all native English speakers. He was saying you might need another one, you know, instead of just always running off the one. So it was kind of funny on Facebook. There's a lot of people kind of got a kick out of that because it's just a funny reply, you know, to what everyone had been asking. Hey, can we get more outlets? He was like, we're just about to. So I thought that was funny. I'm not poking fun at you. I'm just thought that was a funny story there on Facebook. So. All right, let's go get our fuel truck fueled up here, and let's get some stuff out of the way here. Let's get the dozer down. Kind of excited, Ben. Yeah, man, no problem. Yeah, because it's funny. Because I mean, if you've been doing Gold Rush, you know, very long, you feel out pretty quickly that, you know, they get tired of asking the same question. And what's funny is if they'd added it, someone had just said, well, we don't need more, we need to buy two. And we need to buy multiples. You know, we need to be able to buy multiple, you know, whatchamacallits, and have them on the claims. So it's like, okay, well, now you can have multiple generators. Everybody's like, yeah, cool. And then you get multiple generators and like, hey, can we have some more outlets? So it's always, you know, it's always adds on something to the mix. So it's just the way it is. It's okay. Why not a multiplayer mode guy? Because they never made it. That's pretty much the only reason, man. No, I do not know there, TUD. I do not know when they're going to come out with those expansions. I mean, I would imagine probably give the game 3 or 4 months, and then they'll start with a first or a second DLC. As soon as, you know, we've got something to do in that game, we will certainly be bringing that back up and doing a little bit of fishing. That's almost the top viewed, you know, viewed game on the channel, at least the top viewed video. It's almost surpassed Gold Rush, which is saying a lot. So it's getting up there near the 20s, 21,000, something like that. So it's definitely, that video in particular was a pretty popular one. So, no, go figure. Yeah, CJ's right on that. They said they would have to redo the whole entire thing. It just never was, you know, made with that intention in mind. So maybe they say for 2. They say for Gold Rush 2, which they anticipate that there will be, which I don't have any reason to doubt them. They say that there will be one, so we'll see. Alright, wrong way. Alright, get this little guy out of the way here. So I'm curious, just in chat, whether or not you put a 1 or a thumbs up, a hey, whatever, you know, raise your hand in chat. I'm wondering how many are like active. I'm just curious because we've got a fairly decent amount of viewers here for Gold Rush. It's been out for quite a while now, and I'm just kind of curious how many are like actually actively like still like fully on in the mix, like playing it every night or at least playing it every other day. You still love the game, still enjoy the game. Just you know, getting a random, you know, getting a random feel for it. Tell you what though, I'm getting all kind of hang-ups. I'm not sure if it's a save issue or what, but I'm getting all kind of hang-ups since this new update went live. I'm playing it right now. Hey, what's up, Split? How are you, man? Another fellow Gold Rush streamer, so I hope you're doing well, bud. Been a while, feels good being back on the old stomping grounds. What's up there, Draven? How are you, man? Or Traven? Maybe Traven? Alright, let's see here. So I think we kind of did a little mini cut back here, but it's still a little bit too far. So I want to kind of come back and do something a little bit different. And maybe a little bit more fun. We'll do a little test and see, you know, because at any rate, I still want to do this anyway because this is a nice, good splot of gold up here. And I've still got about 6 or 7 feet of this probably need to go away. So I figured why not just go ahead and get the dozer up here. We'll push some dirt out of the way. We'll get this all nice and clean and flat. And then we'll kind of go from there. We got plenty of room to push this stuff anywhere that we want to, and then we'll kind of, you know, we'll see if we can't pull the dumper down here, get the front end loader, do some work there, and try out the bulldozer again and see what all they've changed. I feel like they always change up something on it, so. Oh, it keeps crashing. I wonder why it's crashing there, unless something went wrong with the saves. I mean, I guess that's always possible. Alright, so I'm just trying to get me find my level here. Looks like I'll go this way. Because eventually we'll have to get some of this down there, so. Tell you what, I have noticed a big difference. I don't know if they've done anything with the vehicles, but I feel like the vehicles are a lot more sluggish and don't stop quite as easily as they used to. Yeah, nothing's running. Just the dozer is right now because I want to get this all flattened out here, and then after that we'll then we'll look at trying to run some dirt out of this. Because if I can, I'm gonna hook both Franks up, and then I'm gonna have them dump into the dump truck, or at least try one dumping in here, and then we'll kind of. I just want to piggyback on it and see if it actually works. Or if anything, it'll provide a nice, good flat place there I can do. Because this whole square here behind me, then there's one over here about where the truck's at, that we will have the potential to have some gold in it. But it's a little bit deeper, so I'd have to do quite a bit more digging and clearing out. What's the difference? I got 930 ounces on the last clean out, and I wasn't even half full, so. Listen, oh man, Gold Rush is such a cult following. Yeah, it's just one of those deals. Yeah, all right, I'm done with that. I guess nobody else is gonna touch that one. So I figured if anything, we'll go ahead and get us a nice, good, flat place out here, and then we'll look at whatever else. I mean, whether it's I mean, I'm just going to keep the same shaker up there. I'm not going to remove the D-rockers or anything else because none of that stuff actually does any different. It all does the same. It all processes the dirt the same way. Some of them have different hookups, or I mean, shoot, you can, there's plenty of anomalies in the game that can be. What's the word I'm looking for? Not exposed. It's not the right word. For something else, another word. It don't matter. Exploited. There you go. Thank you, babe. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I gotta fill it. I know, and they run too much dirt, but I mean to fill them all up, it is kind of a. The other thing, you know, that I mean that's kind of always frustrated me about the Franks is that they really never really were intended to use them the way that everybody uses them. Yeah, everyone, you know, piles them up, and they're really meant to just be able to run and process all of that material and get it into the next place. So I don't know, man. I kind of get like. I would like to really use it as like a loader, you know, being able to load. Come on, man, this is sucking, man. They've so nerfed the drivability of the dozer. Yeah, a hard mode. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I just don't see the point in it. I mean, you play a game because you enjoy it, you know? I mean, I don't know. I mean, the only thing that I will say, and I will second this out with any of the rest of it, the one big thing is that you get way too much gold too fast and too easy. So if you really want to try to start from the ground up and work your way up, I can understand a hard mode in that sense. Like I can get that. Majority of people aren't, so whether or not they do it or not, because I would venture to say it's probably going to require them to rethink their gold tables and whatever gold scripts they are that generate the gold totals for the different claims and all that good stuff. So I'll be interested to see if they actually, you know, put that in. But I mean, heck, if enough people ask for it, they will. Yeah, better balanced. I would agree with that. I think that's you know, any game. I mean, any game will be good, but that whole, you know, the success of the game can be totally thrown off just by the wrong balance. I mean, I even think, you know, fishing, bear, and sea, when you play a game so long, you get used to there just being a balance or no balance at all. So then it's like, oh, we didn't realize it was a problem. Everybody's like, oh my God, it's so easy to get gold. I mean, it's like I said, we had, I think of the gold traps that are in that T2 sluice that's up there right past. I think both of those, I think we almost, it was like almost 400 ounces in that last episode. It was crazy. I was like, what in the world? And that was just out of that one bucket that we caught out all the nuggets and stuff. So I was like, wow. What's up, bud? Yeah, well, yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, well, it's not really it still pushes the dirt the same. It's like all the engines got like this little, doesn't stop very easy. It's got this nice rollback, like the brakes just aren't good enough and they need to be replaced. That's what it feels like. Alright, so let's go. Almost getting done here. So let's go, and I'm going to smooth this out over here because I might be able to just join the two corners of the road here together. So we got new people with us. Welcome, guys. I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to another Gold Rush. I guess I almost said video, but this is not really necessarily a video. So welcome to the live stream. Feel free to jump in here. Feel free to jump in and hang out with us as well. Introduce yourself in chat. Say hey, whatever. I'm kind of always a little bit more or less on the chat side whenever I'm dozing, just because I want to try to get it done. But some people like watching the dozer work. Hey, what's up, man? Man, Mr. Johnny, what's going on there, buddy? Good to see you, man. Mr. Johnny 7610, everybody. One of my farm sim bros from way back in the day. How you been, pal? What's up there, Lewis? How are you, bud? Oh, went too far, Oh, let's get it back. We got it back. All right, good. The dozer master. Well, thanks for the voter support there, bud. All right, so probably have to get us a little bit more dirt, or we'll have to We'll have to build us a little road down into that so we can pop right up. Pretty good though. Nice little flat spot. What's up there, country boy? How are you, man? Thank you there, CJ. Appreciate it. Big shout out to CJ, our new sponsor here of the channel as well. So thanks for joining the crew there, man. Alright, that's starting to actually look out pretty good here. Worked out a lot better. Need a backup camera. Yeah, I'm just glad I don't have to deal with the nobody has said one thing yet. I can't believe, man. I can't believe not one person has said, does anybody notice anything about the dozer that's different? I've been sitting on this and I've been thinking, no, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Somebody's got to know something about the dozer that's different. Chances first off the bat, yeah, man. They took that stupid beeper off. All right, so here's the conundrum. Let's see what we got. Let's do a little land survey here and see how far we got. So I need some more dirt, so we're either gonna have to peel off another layer to smooth all this out, or that's still a good haul to get anything down there. No beeper, y'all got it. This layer, yeah, they probably could have taken that off for all of them. All right, let's see here. I just want to. What I'm gonna do here. So we could. Oh, you know what? I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. All right. This may work. It may not. So I am going to. We need to get us a level. Actually, just game music, Indy. It's just whatever music's in the game. This thing will drone on forever, and it's the same 10-second loop. They play some cool songs right in the beginning, and then it goes into this kind of never-ending loop. It sounds like a folky, open mandolin and guitar. It's fine. It's just the same thing over and over and over and over. And everything ran out of gas. I think what happens the last stream, we went ahead and sped it up, and I didn't turn all this stuff off. So now we were paying a dear price for that. All right, so let's make this our level spot. So this should work. It might be a little bit memey. Let's just find out and see how bad this actually does work. Because I need the extra dirt here. So what we'll do is we'll pull this all the way up to here and we'll just stop it here. Basically we'll just, there we go. Alright, so this will be our little, kind of our loading path. So we'll just pull a dumper here. We'll pull it up. We'll do all our business here. We'll keep digging out of this backspace. So this way it gets us two places. So we can dig, because where the second Frankenstein is actually where a lot of our other good stuff is. As well. So we've got two main claims of gold on here. So that's one of them is right in front of this. So that'll be the second thing to actually start digging out, if that makes any sense at all. So all this right here that you're seeing right off to the right side of the screen, every bit of that needs to go into the frame. Needs to go wash through. And then the only other part, at least on this part of the claim, is back here in the back where we already got the big hole dug back here. So that's really my only two big, you know, that's my only two big ones here. So after we do this, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it to the right. I'm just going to need some gonna need a little bit more daylight here in a minute. And then for right now, I'm just going to push it off to the side here. Hey, what's up, Jacob? How are you there, buddy? I hope you're doing well, man. Alright, let's push some of this off here so we can make a turn. We'll get caught up here. Hey, we can come over here and smooth that out anytime we want, but yeah. Well, it's always like this in every game we play. I feel like daytime kind of flies by, and then when nighttime gets here, it's like it never goes away. But I think all games are like that. I think that's just that's the nature of the beast. What's up, Big Michael Lee? What's up, Mr. Michael? Sorry, Tim Costello. Hope you guys are doing well. We got any Euro Truck fans too, by the way. We just rolled some Euro Truck 2 last night, and we actually went to Tokyo, Japan. Just saw Tim came in, and that kind of jogged the memory there. So if you're interested, if you've never seen Tokyo, Japan in Euro Truck, go check it out. It's actually a lot of fun and a really, really, really good map. I figure there might be a fan here or there of some Euro Truck. I love me some Euro Truck. Yes, I broke one of the I can't wait till they offer in the mechanics to this. I think this game is going to like exponentially go up in stock whenever they offer the mechanics. So whenever you have to go, get vehicles fixed, you've got, breakdowns that happen that said, hey, something needs your attention, quick, and then you got to make sure you've always got a supply of all the stuff you're going to need. I think that's going to be a really, really, really nice addition. So I'll be anxious to see what they do and how they do that as well. Yeah, I agree there, Bob. I think it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. All right, so we're making a couple more laps here just in front. We're just kind of peeling off every little last bit of this here. Kind of push it off to the side. There's really anything. I don't really have anything that's valuable over there on that side. So this will become our playground here for our dump truck, and also for. Are we seriously stuck? Oh, come on. What in the world? Good grief. Floor it, man. It's floored. Can't floor it no more there, Michael. What's up, Bethany? How are you? Yeah. Alright, there we go. There you go, good idea. Who was that? Travis, yeah. What's up there, John Price? No. Color Dirt has nothing to do with it. Not as of right now. Come on now, we're supposed to have some. These are just little bumps here. We should be sticking on these things. Don't we fix this? Alright, there we go. Alright. So no, the color of the dirt doesn't. Now, I will say this. It's always been part of the design of the game. Eventually, once seasons and all that come in, that is going to be used to actually take down all of your overburden on top. So once you actually have seasons and you have freezing, then a certain piece of the top of your claims are going to be frozen in ice and like a permafrost. So you're going to actually have to rip through, and then you're going to have to bulldoze off. So it's going to get a little bit more realistic as the game kind of carries on, which I think was always the intent of the design, that this game would continue to start adding in new features that are in the regular Gold Rush. So or at least the way the real guys do in Alaska now. So once you get the basics ironed out, once you get all of these little fine details and stuff fixed to where the balance feels right, and everyone's somewhat happy with it, then I think they can move on to some stuff like that, which will be nice. They definitely need some new things to really put a challenge on the gamer itself. see if I can just level that out too while I'm at it. I'm already up here, so let's go ahead and I don't think that's on. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's go make it daytime. I'm not gonna work in the dark. Yeah, we'll get some fuel. What's up there, Ryan? I feel like I missed some other people. I'm just scrolling back up through the chat list there. My stuff's always running on fumes, guys. Y'all know this. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm always running on some gas here. That still looks good. I like it when you're able to start cutting into the terrain here and start making some stuff happen. It's kind of a cool. That's always been the draw for me on this game. I'll enjoy the game whether or not it costs me $1 for the dozer or whether it costs $300,000 for the dozer. It don't matter to me. Alright, so I'm gonna just finish smoothing this out. Because none of this right here, none of this stuff I'm pushing, none of this has gold in it. Oh man, I was actually fixing to do that. I'll take 20 to primer back up. Yeah. Can I give you your profile? Everything costs $1, man. They got a dollar mode in there. That's all you need. Everything costs $1. What's up there, Josh Gray? How are you, man? You don't have to do anything with the fuel filters now. I don't think. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to be like totally legit, you could. Uh-oh. No, don't roll off, truck. Oh my god. It did set the part. Where's it going now? Yeah, I thought I set the part brake, but I guess I didn't. A little bit, Obeyed. A little bit. I like my dozer. I always have. Yeah, it's usually fine once you get it going. It's just getting it going, and a lot of people have the problem. That's usually where the problems start, is when you actually get it going. Then you wind up getting too far, then you're like, oops, I can't go back now. There we go. Put a rock under it, I know, right? I feel like the dozer sounds different. What's up, B? How are you, man? Mr. Benson the gamer. How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Press escape, load, save. Best tool. Oh, wait a minute. Are you giving me the best things that they did was the escape button, the load, and the save? Is it, or are you telling me to do something that I'm going to regret not doing? Well, I think save goes before load, but that might be part of the meme. I'm doing good, man. Yeah, we'll get Frank filled up, you guys. Don't worry. I see that big red gas can stared at me. We'll get her fueled up. Don't worry. I promise you. You don't have to, right? It's not gonna go anywhere. All right, get this last little corner off here, and then let's just do a last bit of smooth up here. Smooth out our edges there to where we can actually drive off this thing, and we should be good to go. Actually start running some dirt. That'd put me almost perfectly right at the all right, there we go. There we go, it worked. Okay. All right, it wasn't the best, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, when you mess up bad. Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah. Yeah, whoops. I used to tell you what, man, I did a lot of that mess. Especially when I was first trying to learn how to do this. It used to be, man, the dozer, man, it would literally cut through the middle of a mountain. I mean, you could dig that thing all the way down the bottom of the claim and then come back up the other. But you could do some really, really freaking cool stuff with it from just a training and detail. But now it's gotten all realistic on everybody. You're like, well. All right, so I'm gonna pull that up just a little bit, but this should be the ticket right here. This should be good. I feel like the dozer's got a different sound. Maybe just the engine sounds and the track sounds are less. I don't know. All right, let me clean up this side here, and I'll just flatten out most of all this up here on top, and then we'll commence dozer digging here. We use the Frank to fill up, and we don't have to. I mean, we could still at this point go from Frank to Frank to Frank to Frank to Frank, but I don't know, man. It's to an extent that's no fun anymore. Let's do something different. Making ramps. You can go up. Used to be you couldn't go down with ramps. Couldn't go up with them. Now it's everything's the other way. I'll see. I'll see. It both fonts. Well, there you go, CJ. Well, there you go, man. I wonder what's going on there. You're not the first one to say that your game's been crashing on you. I mean, sometimes it's a hardware issue, like a graphics card's update, or they've done something on the back end of the game that breaks it for some people, whether it's a new way of processing the graphics or threading the graphics through your processors. I mean, that's the unashamedly part about any kind of PC gaming is just you're not dealing with one console. What works on one PlayStation doesn't work on the other. Everything's the same when you get in console world, but PC's just so much different. So many different variables, so many different companies, and trying to provide support to every single bit of that is it's a lot. I meant to do that, y'all. I really did. Alright, so maybe that right there is going to be, uh-oh. I noticed that the dirt doesn't keep filling up over and over and over and over and over, which is kind of cool. What's up, D. John? How are you, man? Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Well, maybe we'll make us ramp down the other side. Why not? We should be able to. Yeah, the main part is finding the level part that you want to get everything level to. And once you get to that part, the rest of it is, it's pretty easy. You just can't touch anything. You just got to keep your hands off of it. See, what time is it? I feel like in this game we're already fixing to get on nighttime. Oh, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Never mind. Alright, let's smooth. I'm going to push all this over here. I mean, I don't know why we need this flat part over here, but I don't know. Hey, what's up there, James? Yeah, man. you start figuring out how to use the dozer, man, and do what you want to do, build you some roads and ramps and all kinds of cool stuff into your claims, and you'll love it, man. The other thing that we can do, I tell you what, let me finish this off, and then I'll throw it up to you, chat. Y'all tell me what you want me to do, and we'll either spend time digging and making some more gold here on this part of the claim and using the dump truck and what I originally planned, or we can maybe back up, punt, and then maybe try something else and just see if it works. So I'll let you guys decide. It don't matter to me. I really don't care. You guys are the ones watching, so I figured, well, I'll just let you guys decide. Alright, smooth off that right there. Alright, let's get this last corner here, because my road's still on the other side, so we still got room here. If anything, it's just going to look a whole 10 times better here. Yeah, the turning time, yeah, it is. It is. It's yeah, there's things about it. I mean, you got to kind of keep things going fast enough that people don't get completely just bored sap of it. So there's always a happy medium. Always a happy medium. I think any slower people would complain, any faster people would complain. It's just the way it is. You can't make everybody happy. Mitigate the damage, address the wounds, put them back to fight. What's up, Boré? How are you, man? Good to see you guys. Alright, so there's that part. I'm not really going to do any more to that. I think that's good. Alright, so here's my idea. We got a couple things we can do. We can continue with this. I might have to move these up a little bit. But pretty much anything from right here and then down is gold. So from pretty much where we're at now all the way down to where the floor is all gold. So if we do, we can stay here. We can try to dig some off the back end, use the dump truck, fill up the Frank, and just have 2 Franks to go in. So hopefully we can just get a lot of material in there. Or the other option, and I don't know how this is going to work or if it's going to work, but this hole here goes down pretty far, and I don't know if it'll let me jump through the wall here. But this is the deepest part of the claim. So the one thing about this is I've dug as far as I can dig with the excavator. So I'm going to have to build some type of a ramp to get down to the very back side of it. So if we build a ramp, we can build a ramp down, and then maybe we can cut it across to where we can get something in there like back we could put the thing in there. So I'm indifferent. You guys let me know. If y'all want me to spend some time doing that, we certainly can look at that, or we can kind of go back to what my plan A for the evening was. Hey, look at there, man. Already got some Twitter peeps already out there. Oh, of course, we got my Twitter. There's Deuce. What's up, Deuce? Getting it done tonight with the retweet there on the claim tonight and also 3 p.m. Thank you guys for y'all's likes and your retweets. If you guys want to follow here on Twitter, then hit it up there at Full Tilt. You can follow there, and I'll usually always throw up updates for the games. And then sometimes, if I think about it, I'm trying to get better at just providing all out just decent information. So I feel like I'm reaching a decent amount of people, we certainly can fling those in there. So if you guys want to, if you're on Twitter, even if you don't, and you really don't know how to do anything with Twitter, whoops, we kind of jackknifed here, didn't we? Wow, man, tonight's been a meme. What were the choices again? All right, hey, let me get my truck unstuck here. It's a little bit embarrassing. I'm waiting for it to go flying through the air. Really? I just tapped it. Yes, so option 1 is going to be building a ramp. You guys said, someone said that that was the one thing they had problems with. I'll certainly... Alright, so that thing... I detached that. Oh, there we go. So yes, so anyway, I've got that. That's the one thing. I can go down, make a ramp here for this one. Will be option 1. I guess we'll just build a ramp down into this, and then we'll cut back across, so that way we can have a 2-tiered setup, and that way I can get down. Because really from about right here until another one over here is where all my gold is. So pretty much where I'm at, all the way down to the bottom of the floor is all gold. So that's kind of why I wanted to get all of this whole entire back square out, empty out if we could. Which means we'll have to at least dig down, you know, somewhat. We'll have to be able to get down to it. So we're probably going to have to build a road to get down there to it. Which is kind of what I was thinking. Option 1. Nice here, James. Plans. Oh, that's funny, John. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now let's get this thing the heck out of Dodge. Alright, so y'all want to do, alright. Oh, that sucks there, Josh. Well, thanks for coming in, even if tonight, man. Appreciate it, man. I'll send me a message. Oh, on Facebook? Okay. Alright, so I guess y'all want to see a ramp then. Alright. Yeah, better lights, absolutely, James. I would second that. Alright, let's build a ramp. See what we do. Trying to think of the best way to do this. First thing you want to do is save right before you do anything. Especially when it starts something this what would be the word? This epic. So alright. Trying to think if I've got 2 ways into this. I really don't, because we'd have to dig all this out, and I don't really feel like doing that. There was our first one. We pretty much emptied this one almost whole. Although we still could do a ramp down to that, but that's pretty much all the way down to the bottom there anyway. Let's do this. Alright. Just trying to think of the best way to approach this. Because you could build a long circular ramp that goes all the way around. Or you could cut in from the backside, which I guess would be a possibility. It would be tough, but it wouldn't not work. Let's do this. Let me move Frank out of the way at least a little bit here, and let's just start where we're at and just start digging down, and let's see how far we get. So let's go ahead and move this guy out of the way. Alright. So it's going to be wide enough to be able to get everything through. So I'm going to go up a little bit further, and that way I've got somewhere to dig off of here. So let's start here. It's kind of like peeling an onion. It takes a little bit longer to do this stuff than it used to. It used to be really fast. I could just cut down all the way through the ground, but it's a little bit unrealistic. Alright, so now that we've done that, we'll kind of start moving our way back over closer to the hole here. And at some point, we'll have to cut into where we're at. So that's always, yeah, I don't know. It may work, it may not. I don't honestly really know. I guess we'll find out. So I think we'll kind of let it flatten out here, and then we'll try to ramp down. So let's see if we can't go ahead and cut back into this other part over here. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm gonna do one more slide over here just to make sure we got enough room for the dozer to come down. Because without it, flatten out. There we go. Cool thing I do like about this now, it feels like the dirt kind of dumps off the edge and it doesn't keep repopulating dirt, which is kind of nice. Before I felt like you could just push dirt forever and it would never go away. Now it actually goes away like it's supposed to. So that feels a lot better already. I'm not sure if that was in this update or not, but definitely can tell that's different. And we'll push that off. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, what's up there, Kelly? How are you? All right. So there we go. So there's our end. We could burn that up so that, you know, nobody goes flying off of that. I am great. Thanks for asking. What's up there, Jonathan? How are you, man? All right, so now let's just attempt to push over and see if we can actually see if this works. Because essentially, at least at this point, come on, baby. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All the way over. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, little dozer. Little P9H. There we go. All right. Now we'll blade down all the way. Now, hopefully this works. I still don't really know whether or not it's going to work. It might not. But I guess it'll be cool to say we tried. Because if it does, the only thing really that we need to do at this point is kind of continue to keep doing that. Because I mean, you kind of got to realize at some point in Gold Rush, the way this game operates, it's not going to let you go but so far down into the ground before that the dirt, you know, really does kind of start piling up, and it won't let you do any more. So a few little tips and tricks you can do to kind of, the biggest thing is after you get the one big, you know, once you get the one big punch out, then you can just take off little sides here and there like I'm doing now. So you can do this, and then you have to go back over and smooth out all of your rough edges. This will give us enough room here for our tracks to be able to turn around on this backside. So hopefully, I'll have to see how much further this gets us down, but we might be able to just get very close to ramping into the backside there. I don't know. If I hadn't made the cut as big as I did, then it would probably be different. I wouldn't be doing it this way. But it's what I'm doing. What's that there? Zombie Raptor 51. How are you, man? I hope you're doing well. froggy? You're froggy tonight? Yeah, well, it's pollen's in full swing if that's what you're referring to. I'm feeling it the past couple of days. It's been bad. All right. Yeah, I'm good, man. Really good. Hey, I've got new guys as well. You guys, oh, you dog dad. What's up there, PG Face? How are you, man? And we got new guys as well, new potential subscribers or anybody else that's out there. Feel free to jump in and chat. Feel free to join in conversation, or feel free to ask what I'm doing. You know, as long as it's respectful to everybody here in chat, we won't have any issues. So you're more than welcome to do so. Say hey, I'll certainly talk back to you. Just plug in with the conversation. Find you a spot there that you know something about, and just plug right on in. So. Other than that, you're more than welcome to also just sit out and chill. And don't forget, on the way in and out, if you are, you know, go somewhere else and chill out for a little bit, don't forget to throw a like up here on the video as well. That certainly does help. So I typically would try to do things that people here in the chat are liking. I say that frequently because I do govern that somewhat based on what you guys like. Sometimes it's what I want to play, but a lot of times it's, you know, what gets good views and what people do a lot of thumbs up to and what they like a lot. So. Anyway, you guys know the drill. What am I playing on? You mean the map? So the map that I'm on is Nighthawk, which is the newest one. That's the one up in the top right, or top left corner, sorry. Alright, so that actually did not go too bad. So let's just see. Let's see if I'd have been thinking about this again, I'd have done this differently. But it's okay. Alright, so from here, I need to try to dig down some. What's up there, Trey? Anthony, good to see you guys, man. Roblox. Ah, Roblox. Oh, you didn't work. Oh, refunded it. Oh, that's a shame they're one shot. It really is, man. Yeah, some of these, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, man. Aw. Well, that's no good there, Trey. Well, I hope you're okay, man. Now, the only other thing that I can do, if this doesn't really work, this is one of those, like, I really probably need more space on the sides, so I may have to kind of revamp somewhat, but this still gets us down another 7 or 8 feet. I mean, that's still a good little haul from where we were, so I don't necessarily consider this all a loss. As worst case scenario, if we do like this, I can continue, maybe at a later date we can continue to kind of keep pushing a lot of this out on the backside here and just kind of keep digging down in this swirl like we're doing, because it's at least all going to be at the same level anyway. So as long as it's all at the same level and all going in a downward progression, you know, then what we can do is we can go all the way down to the bottom here and then swing it back around and then dig back the other side. So essentially you could almost dig this to the backside enough to where we'll be able to cut us a road out of the backside of this, or we'll be able to drive a truck through here. One of the two. Yeah, I understand, Nick. Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. It's this game takes a lot. It really does, and it always has. I've always been very you know, very interested to see how and if and when they get this thing optimized for PlayStation and Xbox and stuff. I've been waiting for that, because really, if that kind of optimization takes place, there's no reason why the PC game can't get like really brought up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Hopefully with that. All tank mechanic. I was looking at the actual junkyard mechanic, man. I like that junkyard mechanic. That one looks slick. Might try to do an FTG first look on that one. Hey, what's up, Clayton? Yeah, man. Well, hey, Clayton, I thought you would be the perfect one. I appreciate the congratulatory praise there, and you would be the one to know that I'm going to be making a return, and everyone here might like to know that we are going to make a return to Full Tilt Farms. And Full Tilt Farms, Full Tilt Sawmill, all that stuff is going to get brought back into the channel. It's been slow, to say the least, over games that have come out that have been something that is, you know, kind of what I'd like to be playing. So we're going to kind of jump ship a little bit and get back into some other things that I had to just really take a break from, just from a complete burnout. So got a whole brand new map up there. We've got Nick T's doing some custom stuff with it, so we'll see. You'll see stuff in ours, and you'll see some stuff that you won't see anywhere else. So it should be really good. Other than that, we're going to, you know, try to run into some other things. Jurassic World, when Nick comes in there. So we're going to be doing. I got some good ideas, you guys, especially the ones that maybe say, I don't really like Gold Rush, I don't really like ATS, I don't really like ETS. Yeah, I just think I'll unsubscribe. Don't do it. Seriously. If there's ever a game you guys want to see, you got to ask. You know, if you get enough people saying, "Hey, when are you going to play this again?" or "Would you ever go back and do this again? Would you ever go back and do that?" If no one ever asks for that, then I don't know that's what you guys want to see. So if there's ever something like that you want to see, then leave a comment, drop me a note there on YouTube, hit me up on Facebook, just stop something quick. Say, hey man, no need to reply, just wanted to see, hey, have you ever thought about this game? You know, it might be good. Be respectful about it. Don't just kind of beg to play Roblox. I'm not doing Roblox. I'm not doing Minecraft. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I just have no interest in it whatsoever. Not playing Fortnite, not playing PUBG. I can't stand either one of those titles either. So you're pretty much stuck with Farm Sim, Gold Rush, ATS, no, speaking. So yeah, so well, FS19 will definitely be there. We've got a full crew here with FTG at FTG United. Most especially on Saturday nights, just another like random bit here for maybe some people here in Gold Rush that don't get out and see some of the other games that I do stream. Project Cars on the weekends, Saturday nights. We got about 9 to 12 of us that race regularly now for like the 4th week in a row, which is exciting. And then we'll have some other stuff going on Sunday. We'll have ATS multiplayer. So any big ATS fans, multiplayer happens up Sunday. It's a lot of fun. And then the rest of the week is kind of a crapshoot right now with Gold Rush thrown in there sometime during the week. So you guys said you wanted to see some more Gold Rush at least a time or two a week. So here you are. So we'll be able to do that and pull in, I guess Farm Sim will be next week. We'll start rolling it out. So we've pretty much got everything set and ready to go. So I know some people will be excited for that. So when is the next Hellblade? You know, I honestly, Bob, I don't know. I was going to do it tonight, and I was like, I think I'll do Gold Rush tonight. I guess I was hoping that would be a little bit better viewed, Bob. It's such a great storyline, but nobody really seemed like they cared to really watch it. So I guess at some point, once we roll into next week, figure out what Farm Sim's going to do, how long we're going to stream that, then I'll try to fill some of that space up. I'll try to fill some of that space up with Hellblade. So, all right. So I think for this right now, this gets us a little bit in. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this for here. But I'm going to keep the ramp going. I'm going to push all of this off. And then I'm going to keep that ramp going all the way around and make it circular. Or if I push all this off, we'll see how far I am on the other side. I might be able to dig down and be able to drive the truck up from the backside. So if that's able to happen, then that's gonna be much better. So that's cool. Any of you using a wheel? Yeah, man, we use a wheel. I got a wheel. Got 2 joysticks for the Scorpion King. Got a joystick there for the wheel loaders and all that good stuff, man. It's a lot of fun. It's good. It's good. ATS multiplayer is a Sunday. Oh, World War II. You talking about Call of Duty? Yeah, I would play Call of Duty. I'm so far behind it though. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and let's get some stuff going as well. Figure out where we want to dig. All right, so you guys can tell me now where you want to dig. So we can dig where we're at. I don't have no problem doing that. I do want to try this. If anything, I do want to try this right here and see if we can load up the dump truck, come over here and actually dump it in here. I'm really, I gotta try that. I think it's going to work. Let's push this bad boy up just a little bit. Come on, baby. All right. All right, there we go. I was trying to find the right, one here. All right, so now, all right, let's do that. Let's back it up. Back it up. All right. Let's get out and look at this right quick. What's up there, Robert? How are you, buddy? Hey, what's up there, Cameron Trailer? What's up? How are you there, bud? Alright, so probably gonna fall through. Just saying. I thought I did. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, sure. And there we go. Okay, so now that one up there is fueled. So we got that one up to 100. So we'll fuel this one up. And then let's, we have to get the dump truck over here. Got the excavator in the back. So that'll at least get us down there. Ah, I'm doing well, man. Playing a little Gold Rush. So just for right now, this is mainly for just kicks and giggles, guys. I just kind of want to do this. Say you didn't have enough money for all the Frankensteins that we have. So I know, well, you could just do the other one. I know. I'm just going and telling you because I know you guys are going to ask. Why didn't you just do all 4 of them together? I know. I just want to put this one over, get this one out of the way. Then I'm going to try loading up with the dump truck. And then we're going to bring it back over here and then dump it into the... We're going to dump it into that and then see how fast. See if I can kind of keep all of these going at the same time. I don't know. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I have no idea. We're going to find out, though. No, Trey, they don't. Oh, wait a minute. You meant the farm symbol. Wheel. I heard it was junk. That's just me. I don't have it personally, so I couldn't tell you. But I would say if you did buy anything, the only thing even for me that would interest me is the side panel. Pedals, don't waste your time. Steering wheel, you can buy a 920 or a G29 and get the same amount of travel. You can buy a knob just like I've got on the side of mine, and you've still got it, and you've got all the functionality and the buttons and everything else. So, all right, come on now. Where were you at? I lost you. Lost it. Oh, Lord. There we go. Yeah. Fresh bait on whole piece of crap. Yeah, you gotta clarify that, Trey. Gotta clarify that, man. All right, so there's that. Let's go ahead and knock this out of the way. All right, probably gonna have to use this again. Just pull it off here for the time being. All right, then we get our excavator back over. Then let's work on getting our dumper back over. I think our dumper is over Rivertown. I think it's where that is. I don't have a great way to get down there. Drop off the cliff. Oh well. All right. So I can dig off this side as well. So everything here is still gold as well. So all of this that we kind of went down to as well. So I'll be able to kind of dig all this right. Yeah, all this right here. And we'll spin it, put it right into our dump truck. So let's go ahead and get one of those. And we should be able to just transfer the one we already had. I think it's over at Rivertown. Bring it back on over to this claim. Like, wait a minute, I feel like my, Hey, what's up, Maurice? Just see you, snuck in there. I hope you're doing well there, bud, if you're still around. I feel like I'm, like... Here we go, it looks so washed out. Alright. Okay, now we'll just walk back up to our tent. We'll grab the dump truck. I'll probably have to take one of these things away. I think we got the drill over here. I think it's over here. We'll get rid of it. Get us some buckets down, start running some dirt again. Woo! All right. Okay. Transport up. What's up there, D? How are you, man? Good to see you as always, man. Hope you're doing well this fine Friday night. And I'm just looking for a dump truck. Just looking for a dump truck. There it is. And we're going to bring that over to Nighthawk. So this would be our 15 to 15. So actually, let me just see. Let's see if I got any doubles, anything to get rid of over here on Nighthawk. AVAX over here, friendly letter, bulldozer. I thought the drill was over here, but I guess I moved the drill out. Let's see where that. Oh, I moved it over to Rivertown. Okay. Yes, open beta there, Slayer, I believe. And hang on a second, and I'll double check that. See if I can switch back over to the, that's it? Yeah. Nope, that's Frankenstein. I'll double check and make sure, but even if it is, it's only going to be in this one. It's not going to be in the regular game. This was only an addition here to the open beta. Pretty sure. And even if it is, there's instructions there that I probably won't know. Alright, so you've got open and close with your mouse buttons there. Driver mode, operator mode. Yeah, it looks like for right now, it looks like maybe that's something they're going to be bringing in. Or if it is, I'm not in the right mode yet. Yeah, I don't know. I'll do some more research on that one for you. But that's what it means, mouse dig instructions. Alright, let's get our dump truck. Yeah, no problem, man. Resistance is futile. Sounds like that song off SpongeBob. Maybe mine's just bound differently there. You know what? Now that you say that, Bob. Now that you say that, I almost want to say controls. Okay, mouse. No, that's not it. Yeah, there you go. So there it is, Slayer. Go to mouse digging mode. So that's what I wasn't in the mouse digging mode. That's why the buttons work, but the other didn't. So yeah, mouse digging mode, and that right there will that'll send you on your way, man. Yeah, thanks for the jog of the memory there, Bob. All right, let's see if this works. Let's see. Let's see if I can get around Frank here. Yeah, so basically it sounds like what they did, Slayer, was just they just tuned the small arm like a joystick. So it's basically a joystick can only control one of the arms because they've got them separated. So if you do it that way, that's what it'll be. Sure you don't fall in a hole there. Yeah, that's not sketchy at all. Like I said, it's for kicks and giggles and not for OSHA requirement. Yeah, no. It's not in the regular game. It'll only be in the beta. Yeah, because that's something they just added in. All right. So where's my viewpoint? Come on now. There we go. What's up, LL Kool-Aid? Tweaked out claim jumpers. I don't know if I've heard of that one. That's pretty original right there, bud. That's pretty original, man. Oh man, along for the days and they'll fix the joysticks. They fixed the joysticks. They've completely sold me on it. As they hadn't already. I will enjoy if they ever roll up that, man. That's gonna be nice. All right, so cool. There is our first one of those. So let's see what happens here. So we're going to drive on our new road all the way back into the back end of the claim here. Oh boy, we're getting low on gas, ain't we? Fuel, sorry. I might be able to, Bob, but I never turned it on. Now the other thing you can do is, I mean, you could obviously. All right, let's see how big of a meme this is. Let's see if it actually works first before we get too unexcited here. Is it working? Yeah! The question is it all going in there? 15? I feel like I'm losing some. Petrol. Petrol. Yay! Woo! It worked! I feel like success past hour and 28 minutes have not been in vain. Alright, so that fills them up pretty fast. I'll take that. Take it any day. And rinse, wash, and then repeat. Let's see if we can do a different camera view. Try this one. Oh, wow. Really? You'll have to tell me more about it there, Dick T. It's still, well, I put it this way, I still, once I load it in the game, and maybe a new fresh, like, you know, now that you've got the, maybe now that everything's cached, maybe, hopefully, it would run a little smoother, but I still felt like when I first got into this thing, it was pretty rough. And then it's like, things have progressively kind of smoothed out a little bit there, so, I don't know. Lather, rinse, and repeat, there you go. True. All right, 64. Now, I guess if we got the right pathway down here, we could certainly walk up in here and do front end loader. I guess I probably like, if I'm just wanting to run dirt, front end loader is probably, of course, it's a lot quicker because it only takes you like 5 loads, I guess, to get it, and it takes 10 with the excavator. But I like the excavator. I think it's fun. If you ever watch the stream here, you know. But she never asked why. Alright, let's be the last one there. Sweet, now we got us a nice, good, flat space to pull all this up. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Jared Cook? How are you, man? It's one of the old videos. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea there, Slayer. I tell you, was one thing I wish there was like a, and maybe it's just not, maybe it's just something I can't really check, and maybe I don't know. I got no idea, but I'm just curious. If you took, let's say, all this dirt here and piled it up somewhere near the plant, I guess my thing would be, I wonder how much the gold totals would change, if anything. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my one big question, is if it really does make a difference, or if it's pretty much just whatever dirt you're in at the moment is what it kind of the properties that it carries. I mean, honestly, you find gold pretty much anywhere in the maps. I don't know that it really, so I don't know that it matters, but I don't know that it really does matter. Anything new? Absolutely not, Jared. Got a little bit of a new update, so it's really a collective kind of a fix and kind of a update to the beta. So it's kind of an open beta. It's pretty beta. That's the best way I know how to explain it. So they've done some fixing, so we'll call this like an open beta for testing. So they've done a lot of stuff. So we kind of went over, you know, at least within Gold Rush, what is new, what's been fixed, what they've worked on. We really never saw many of the problems that they were fixing, which always typically tends to be the case. There's always a group of guys that have a really big problem, big issue with something. So anyway, I guess it kind of helps to try to get everything at least you can, even if you're only having a handful of guys to deal with the problem. It's still customers. The dozer is actually pretty good. Chance, all right, man. Absolutely, there, Chance. Well, hey, come by and hang out with us tomorrow, man, because we're gonna be racing tomorrow night. Going racing. We're actually gonna be racing some like pro modified stock cars. So we'll be on Daytona. We'll be at Indianapolis. We'll be what's the other place? Texas Motor Speedway. We'll be doing half the speedway plus the road course and kind of like a modified stock car slash GT. It's pretty cool. I think the audience will like it. Piling up. What's up there, Travis? Yeah, so you do pile it up. I've always kind of wondered. I don't really know that it really matters. Because I think one of the times we did a real early test, or kind of when they brought out all this being able to drill and being able to sell that stuff. So we did pile up a bit, and then went back and ran the same dirt through the plant. We got a considerable difference amount, but that's, you know, you can't always guarantee that that's a complete perfect, you know, constant on there. You can't always guarantee that. So, and try to keep it real. I know, man. I know. Like, this is so totally not, well, you would just go ahead and just take it up there and dump it out in a pile and then load. I will say this, though. It's the one thing that I kind of do hate. I do kind of hate that we don't have the ability to kind of pile it up near the plant and be able to use it kind of like they do in Gold Rush. That's the only part that kind of, you know, I don't know, it's kind of the only part that really kind of gets me like, oh man, that would be the one thing that would just like set this over the top. But it is what it is. It's okay. What's up there, Gray? Silent Dimpo, what's up, man? What's the info? It's the beginning of the video. I do know that. A few things. A lot of problems, honestly, we never had. Yeah, and that's not really being a smart aleck about it. It's just kind of that's just the bare bones truth. There was a lot of reset stuff, especially with the pumps. There's another big one in there as well. They did bring in mouse digging options and then the instructions to mouse dig, which basically allows you to control that into the things. So if you want to update the open beta, all that should be there and be available. Hang on a second. Let me make sure all this is fueled up. So there. Okay. All right. We're good there. All right. Let me do this real quick because I'm gonna go ahead and run. Oh shoot. Oh, that's okay. Whew. Lord help. Sorry, man. What's up there, Bye-bye? How are you? Let me throw some stuff in here right quick and I'll answer that question. Hang on, I'll be right back. And I think we just put Home Depot out of business with our buckets. Get out a little buckets. What their M to double G, how are you, man? Where does it go after the wash plant? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, it used to... Oh. I don't like having to walk all the way around. I'm a bit lazy, but I guess I'll have to. Alright, there's that. We got all of our grills in. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's cut our... now, we got... This one's up on the... so, this is the diesel pump here. So that's all good. So we got water everywhere. Now we just gotta get power there and we can start loading it in. It's getting by the place, I know, man. Yeah, I know, Travis. That's what I'd like to do, man. I'd love to all pile it up there and then be able to load it in with the excavator or even go back to the front end. I actually really enjoyed that. Alright, the Glacier Creek. We don't need that big water pump, so we got those three on. Make sure everything's running. That looks good to me. Is Gamer Mom here? No, she's not. They have. I have not seen them in quite a while, and it's. I know they've got a big family, so I'm sure they are. There's a lot of people in the family, so I'm not sure how available they are nowadays. Because I haven't seen Gamer Boy in a while. I mean, I think they've just gotten completely just busy, but I don't know. I mean, next time I'll ask them. Yes, well, it's in open beta. It's not a complete release, but it is an open beta. So we'll let me load up one more here. Finish unloading this. I got an electrical version, Jared, and we've also got a diesel-powered version. Pretty much North Charlotte, Travis. Most people know Charlotte, even if they're not usually in the state or don't. Most people know where Charlotte's at. Alright, let's pull a little bit more off this shelf here. Black Mountain. Well, I've been there quite a few times, man, doing some hiking and whatnot. It's a beautiful area up there. I went to school at App, so I'm very familiar with Black Mountain. Togger River, the New River, the Broad River. Oh, yeah. I was like, wait a minute, BFE? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now. That's funny. Hey, look at there, we found a big old 10-ounce nugget. Woo! Yeah. All right. Gary, I don't know, but Gary sent me a couple of messages there on Facebook, man. He is covered in work. So, well, I tell you, Travis, you know, I guess it would be a question of which one uses fuel faster. One of them is going to use diesel fuel directly. It's more of a turnkey operation. The other one uses diesel fuel directly out of the big generator, or you could run the smaller generator. I don't really know why you would, but you could run the smaller one. So I don't really know. I mean, I would say it's a little redundant. It really doesn't matter. Oh, that's all right, Melon, man. Don't worry about it, man. People sponsor if they can. It's more than welcome to. And if nobody is, just randomly, if you are interested in doing that, I certainly do enjoy having multiple people do that, just because it seems $5. Oh, well, that's not a lot. I mean, that's yada yada yada. But you put enough $5 together, then it does make a good chunk, and it does make a good thing. So there's good power in numbers. So if you are interested in joining that, it's $5, just like it is with anyone else. $5 subscription to the channel, and it comes out monthly. And you just tell YouTube when you want to stop. But any kind of amount of appreciation donation there is appreciated here. So thanks, guys. And as well, we've had a lot come in today as well. It's weird, Friday, Saturday spent on who comes in. We had a lot of our sponsors in. We're early. You can see Graybook there. We've just welcomed in CJ as well. It was a brand new sponsor today. So thanks to him coming in and hitting that sponsor button. So if any of the rest of you are interested in doing that, feel free to. Although it's never required. So always much appreciated when you guys go above and beyond the proverbial Call of Duty. So I didn't mean to pun that. I really did. I thought about that after I did it. All right. Whoop, whoop. I did? Yeah, okay, I got it all. I like the dump truck, man. I don't know how many would do this, because it takes a little bit to get it set up. It works perfectly that we can ledge right off the end of it there and dump in. So let's fill it. Let's put us one more. What time we got here? Let's put us one more in the pot here. Yeah, I guess, Travis. I don't know what the capacity is, and I don't know what the fill rate is for, say, the dump truck, like how many loads. Like, I guess what you'd have to see is, well, I guess the one way to do it was fill up a Frankenstein, put 10 scoops of, you know, full buckets, put 10 full buckets on your on Frankenstein, put that on the belt, see what it looks like, see how many you've got there, because that would be this. It takes 10 buckets to fill up the dump truck. So if the dump truck fills the other one up to 44%, then you should at least expect that 10 buckets with excavator arm on the thing by itself should be 44%. So I guess that would be a nice little test. Be a way to see that. I mean, it looks like everything is, because I want to say it takes around 20 buckets to fill up the if I remember correctly. So I mean, you might be losing just a little bit there, maybe on the corners of the edge, but it looks like for the most part, just about all of it's getting in there. So is that, you mean, oh, 2.5 to fill it up? You mean dump trucks, I guess. Where's the merchandise? Well, my goal is to get to 10K before I do any kind of merchandise. You know, I want to get some new games in. I want some new life in the channel. I mean, the channel's, I won't say it's been dead. I don't ever want to say something's been dead, but it's been slow. We just not had the level of, you know, a lot of the newer games. You know, some things that we need. You know, just people get tired of watching the same stuff over and over. Sometimes, at least the new guys. You know, it's hard to really push games that have been out for quite a while. So, yeah, especially most of the people that come here are sim gamers, you know. So that's always it's always a tough sell to sell another game type, like an RPG or a narrative gameplay or something like that, because they're like, what is this? I just want to drive a tractor, or I just want to dig in the dirt. So, you know, at some point we get some new life in here, get some new things, make a surge past 10K. That's kind of a goal even me and my wife set to invest, because I am not going to just go on Teespring. So I am actually going to have the t-shirts made myself and have a couple different variants of them, so that I can keep track of my own stock and my own stuff. So we'll ship them directly out of here. And you know, as to what we have aside from that, whether it's like stickers, decals, stuff you can put on your cars, your truck windows, you know, side of your computer if you wanted something like that. I mean, I don't know if we do stickers, decals, t-shirts, whatever. I know we got some guys are wanting ball caps and whatnot. I don't know if we jumped into that right away, but you know, it's something that I'm thinking about, actively thinking about. So make it past 10K. I think I'm going to feel a lot better about the whole thing, and make the investment. That way, you know, I could just spawn up into live stream and be like, hey, giving a shirt away. First person to answer this, go. You know, and then all of a sudden people are like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then I'll just ship out a t-shirt to somebody, you know. Like those kinds of things would be something that I think would be kind of cool, because that way I've got control of it, and I can do whatever the heck I want to. I don't have to depend on Teespring to do something for me. So, so yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And get some nice stuff too. Nice quality stuff. Nice quality stuff as well. FTG flamethrower. Ooh, mouse pad's interesting. That's a good one. Yeah. That's what I said, man. All right, looks like dark is setting down again. All right, so tell you what, we're going to be getting close here. Amy says a hat, Bob says a hat. Yeah, that's what Mike Lee, that's what he said. Been with channel a while. He said, you got to get a hat, man. Get a ball cap. All right, so let's let all this. So this would be 3, 4? This will be 3, so 3 loads in. So 20% all around, and our big items are going to be in that big bucket up there on the top in that T-sluice. So you've got T1, 2, and then 3, 4 down at the bottom. So that second one there, it kind of goes lateral into the trommel. That's the one that's always got everything in it. So you could just about just run that one totally and really be able to clean clock most of your gold. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we might be able to do that on a pocket or something, you know? That's what I might need to do. Just put it on the pocket, pulling an FTG on the back. It could be something like FTG United. I went inside from X-Plane, alright. Alright, looks like we're done here. Let's go ahead and shut this one down so we don't completely blow all the fuel. Alright, so there's that. And that one just emptied out right now. Last little bit going in. There we go. All right, so those that wanted to see, I'll just show you. So we can always take the N and put the N over here. So we'll turn it on. So the thing is, someone had a question about asking, you know, doing which one. So if we go ahead and plug, so we're gonna have to turn that generator on to do it here. So after it's turned on, you know, it works quite nice. But it sparks. And then that's basically it there. So depending on which one you want to do, whether or not you want to use this one, I don't really know. The generator, I assume the generator would run more gas than the other one was, but I don't know. It might not. No idea. I have not tested that one to see what the usage rates on that are. That's a little above my pay grade. So, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. That's gonna be a good one for today. That's right at our 2-hour mark. So we got a lot of dozing done today. A lot of other stuff and a lot of other good things going on. So yeah, 480, that new groundwater seems sketch. Sure, and the fact that the electric power pump there is sparking, that always adds in a certain level of safety there. So that's a good one. So anyway, yes, so cool. All right, well, I am going to be done for tonight. So thanks, guys, for coming and hanging out with us. It has been a good stream here. It's been a good return back to Gold Rush. So thanks, everybody. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for showing up, and thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me as well. So if you're kind of sitting here on the back end of this, and you're like, well, I didn't even see what the open beta stuff was in. I've got it all in the beginning. You'll be able to catch it all back as well there. So appreciate you guys coming again. Tomorrow we'll be running some. Let's see. Tomorrow we'll be running Project Cars 2. So we got some cool cars. Very, very NASCAR-y-ish. They're still road race, but they still look like the front end of a NASCAR and the back end of like an LMP, like, I don't know, kind of old school. They're kind of the vintage track cars. But anyway, we'll have those on the docket, and then Sunday will be ATS multiplayer. And then I'm working on a couple more videos. I got a Stream Deck video to do. Yeah, maybe you guys have seen, but anyway, out of our last one here, we got a new Stream Deck is up and loaded, so I'm excited about that. So we're going to do a video on that. We did the handbrake video. If you haven't seen the handbrake video, go check it out. That's going to be on the racing stuff, and I'm going to be uploading some more videos with Rally and some other things. Don't forget also Farm Sim, Full Tilt Farms is going to be making a return. Come out this weekend. Hopefully we'll have recorded content as well as live stream content. The potential for multiplayer, but I'm not sure yet on that. I'll just have to see how things go and see what it does before I make all these big plans to do some of this stuff. Just want to make sure that, you know, it's going to be good. It's what the channel needs, and it's also what you guys want to come back and watch. That's why I said, you know, we just need some new stuff, need to revisit some old favorites, at least while we're waiting now for some things to roll out. We've got there's new games that are on the horizon that I'm looking forward to. I think that are going to be good. I think some of you guys are going to be looking forward to as well. I know I am. Looking forward to continuing a few new titles here that haven't gotten a lot of play here the past couple of weeks. So anyway, it's been super busy for me, so I appreciate you guys being patient with me as we kind of work through some of this and just try to get the proverbial train rolling back again. So tonight was a good one as well. Absolutely there, Slayer. We'll be there. We'll be square. Absolutely, Travis. You have a great one as well. And also, thanks to our new big sub of the, it's not sub, but our big sponsor of the evening there, Mr. CJ Davis. Thanks to CJ. And yes, so bye-bye, like some farming. So cool, man. So we'll be, I guess this coming week we'll be doing that. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. I appreciate you coming, and then we'll see you here on the next one. We'll see you tomorrow night, hopefully Project Cars. And if you are looking at this later on and you're saying we're still hanging on with us here, don't forget to throw a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up more with Gold Rush. Anything else that comes in, updates, Fishing Barents Sea, as soon as updates come out, some new DLC or some other stuff comes up, we'll start get back into Fishing Barents Sea. So everything you see on the channel here is all active. We're just kind of in this lull spin cycle here, waiting on some things to happen. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. I will see you all later. Thanks for coming here. Remember, life's a journey. Travel it well. And we'll see you here in the next live stream, guys. Peace out.